ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Throwback Thursday action figure review on the Wave 2 What If Disney Plus series Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So I apologize, I am super late posting this. Yeah, I know, it is taking me a long time to get through this wave because I'm mostly not really that happy with this wave, and I'm not really that happy with this Build-A-Figure. Just to put it out there, that's why it's taken so long. I'm doing this review for you guys, but I still love making videos, but that's why this wasn't getting posted sooner, because I usually review stuff I like, and this one, just to tell you right off the bat, I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm just not. Anyway, getting on to the Build-A-Figure parts, the right arm came from Mr. Knight, left arm came with Clint Barton, the right leg came from the Kate Bishop figure, left leg came from She-Hulk, torso and cape came from Ms. Marvel, the head and javelin came from the Sharon Carter figure. Alright, let's get this thing built so he takes away Bumblebee. And what do you think of the Bafart, huh? Kind of an illusion right here. Watch the head fall. What? Oh, it didn't fall. It's ported into the back right over there. Okay, so yeah, we could put the javelin together right over here. I mean, I really thought this thing was supposed to be a lot bigger. That's just the number one nitpick over anything else. I don't know if I've mentioned it publicly or not, but you can see I'm putting it all together pretty easily right over here. And right leg right there. We've got the head right there, and then we just want to make sure that the cape weaves through these two spikes and tucks underneath the shoulder pads. Weave this through here like this, or aim for the spikes first, I guess. There it goes. Yeah, so tricky to get them under the shoulder pads and through those spikes, and port that through the hole on the back, and give him the javelin right over here, and now we have the Infinity Ultron figure all built. And yeah, not looking too bad. Getting a little smaller than I was expecting, but you know, this is not really Ultron, this is Vision, so he should be smaller, right? I'm trying to remember correctly. Think he should be smaller, but I still want him bigger. Anyway, let's get a closer look at his one accessory, and then we'll take a closer look at Ultron. So having a set of fisted hands would have been great to include with this figure. I would have appreciated that very much. Also, some Kirby Crackle effects, especially since we saw that in the series. You could add this right over here. I think it looks kind of cool. Took a couple pictures like that, but I do like the gunmetal gray that we're seeing. Unfortunately, it got a bit of warpage right over here, and I tried straightening that out, and it just didn't work out for me. I do like this dark metallic brown color that we're seeing right here. That looks awesome. I just like that tone. It looks really cool. And then you can see more of that gunmetal gray in the plastic, which I do dig, and there's a lot of sculpted details here. A little bit of marbling in the plastic. You can see that right over here, and we'll discuss more marbling as we get through the review. I like these little bits right over here with the brown, and you could rotate this as you saw me put it together. Spoiler alert, Vision is the Ultron or Infinity Ultron in the What If series, and I gotta say the translucent head right here, that looks perfect. Or you remember the translucent version of the MCU? Yeah, that head just looks really good on this figure. Not exactly how he looked in the show and stuff, but it ports on there really well, and it scales pretty well too. But we get this head with the figure, which would have been nice to have gotten the one where you could see the Vision face underneath it a bit. But I do like how the paint apps came out, you know, the Soul Stone. Yeah, his Soul Stone right over there. Or the Mind Stone. Damn it. Oh, God, I've already forgotten everything about the MCU. Anyway, on the side, you can see a lot of nice little sculpted lines. And you get some more sculpted lines on the back right over here, as well as the top of the head. And the gunmetal gray color throughout on the figure does look really good. And I love the touches of gold. You can see some gold right there around the jaw. Tough to get a close shot right there. And then you can see all the stones. Really cool looking. They all came out very clean. Nice paint applications. Maybe a little scuffage right there. And then we have some more gold deco throughout. A little bit of marbling here and there. And then you can see the arms look pretty good. Nice pinless joints. I do like those. And the gold looks good. Again, wish we had fisted hands. And yeah, man, I do like the sculpted detail on the figure. Don't like the marbling right over there. But seems like there's a little, I don't know, not so much marbling on this figure. And again, those gold trim parts look really nice and clean, and I like the pinless joints right there. I also like the little bit of cell shading on the inside of the cape. But they did it right for the What If series. That looks fine. Doesn't look like random smearage, you know? Nice gold trim right over there at the bottom. Wish we had a big splayed out cape for him. You know, that would have been nice. And you could even see some gold right there on the neck. I didn't notice that till now. Oh, and he has gold at the bottom of his feet. Look at that. Yeah. It's got gold feet and pickles. So the articulation on this figure is mostly pretty good. I will complain about the right hand not really holding this javelin very well. I keep calling it a javelin, that's what it is, right? It's just very loose in there, and the wrist is loose, and it tends to spin on you when you don't want it to. So you have to position it and have it lean against stuff to get it to work. So anyway, you can turn the head side to side, and it will look up very far and downward, and moves forward and back like a pile driver, and a little bit of head pivoting. No butterfly. Well, it feels like a butterfly joint, but I think it's a pin just moving back and forth in there. It doesn't feel like a very solid or an extremely flexible butterfly joint in there. This is a little pliable, so you can get some range of movement with the shoulders moving outward that much. They can move down, forward a bit, back even more so, bicep swivel, then the double jointed elbows, and then the wrists turn side to side and hinge up and down. You have a diaphragm joint, diaphragm pivot, crunches forward a little bit, back, nothing at the waist, but the hips move outward that far, kicks forward that much, back that much, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees bend in pretty well, and then the ankles move down, up very nicely, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure, he's way shorter than I anticipated, just at around the 7-inch mark. To measure out the javelin over here, see how it falls out of the hand? It's taller, or longer anyway, at about 10.5 inches. And then for your MCU Ultron comparison, you can see we have our Infinity Ultron, our regular green Ultron with a translucent look right there, and then we have the Rebirth version with the warped leg. And then for an MCU Ultron comparison, you can see we have, well, not the Build-A-Figure, but the re-release from the first 10 years of the MCU line. Is that what it was called, right? Marvel Studios' first 10 years, and then here's the Infinity Ultron version, way smaller. Wish this figure was at least this height. Then here's Infinity Ultron next to Zombie Scarlet Witch, and holy crap, she stands taller. At least her hair is taller than the Infinity Ultron. What the hell is that, man? Right? Totally out of scale over here, no? And then here's Infinity Ultron next to the Uatu Build-A-Figure from What If Series 1, right? And holy crap, these two are supposed to be the same height. When you look at the battle scene, I mean, did he grow since then? Did he use his reality-altering powers to make himself larger, and I just didn't catch that moment? I mean, what the hell? He should be the same size as Uatu over here. It would have been really cool. I would have loved it. But no, this is just frustrating to see. And here's Infinity Ultron next to the Khonshu Build-A-Figure. And again, I really think this figure should have been about as tall as Khonshu, right? Like, come on, man. Like, what the hell? I thought you guys had a thing going here. Like, oh, so frustrated. We're not going to get another chance to get one of these, right? I don't want to pay for another one. I just wanted that one to be the right one. And then here's Infinity Ultron next to all the other figures from the wave. And finally, I can put some of these figures back on the shelves, and the other ones will maybe go back in a bin or get sold. Anyway, let's go through my most disappointing figure from this set, and that is the Sharon Carter figure. And then just above that is the Ms. Marvel figure. At number 6, I am giving it to the Infinity Ultron, and number 5 goes to Clint Barton. Number 4 goes to Mr. Knight. Number 3 goes to Moon Knight. Really like that Moon Knight figure. Really like the Kate Bishop Hawkeye figure, and at number 1 for me goes to She-Hulk. That is my favorite Marvel Legends She-Hulk. Not a great wave, really not great, but there are some really good figures in this wave. Like, my top 4, I think, are really solid pieces. Just very unfortunate that Infinity Ultron just... And then here's the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, hey, you got all Infinity Stones. Oh, come on, man. I need a new look again. Please, hook it up. Come on. All right, sweet. This looks better. I don't feel that much better, though, and my left hand doesn't seem to be able to move. Also, I look better, but I'm still a letdown on the inside. Oh, damn you, big time letdown, Ultron. Ugh. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love by simply clicking that like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I have new figure reviews coming to the channel very soon. And I'll probably do a Throwback Thursday next Thursday. So stay tuned for that. And I really appreciate you guys watching. So yeah, appreciate you guys. This figure is okay if I didn't think it was so out of scale. Like, I enjoyed it. I liked posing it around, and I think it looks cool. It's just terribly out of scale. That's just the big, fat, glaring issue with this figure. It really upsets me. And again, I could be wrong about the continuity of the storyline. You know, maybe he got bigger later on, and I just don't remember that part. But I feel like he just should have been bigger. Paint apps are cool though, you know, and if you're happy with the size and you like the aesthetic that much, I guess you can still be very happy with it. But for me, I'm extremely disappointed, just really bummed out about this figure altogether. And at the price point of a Build-A-Figure, I'm going to give this Infinity Ultron figure a Sud rating of meh. And please let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on Whatnot. We have an Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Wave giveaway next Thursday on Whatnot, so hopefully you come through with that. And if not, I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.